in the 12th month in Islamic calendar, which is begins with Muharram until Dhul Hijjah, do you know that Ramadan is the only month mentioned in the Quran? As proof, we can see in Surah Al-Baqarah verse 185. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم شهر رمضان الذي أنزل فيه القرآن هدى للناس وبينات من الهدى والفرقان. There is a reason why Allah SWT does this, which is for us as Muslims to take a lesson about the coming of Ramadan, which is only once a year. So today, we will talk about the lessons that Ramadan taught us. Lesson number 1 is gaining our taqwa of faith. Why do we fast in the month of Ramadan? One of the main reasons is to increase our obedience to Allah. Sometimes we forget our creature, Allah, during our happy times and our bad time. Ramadan helps us to remember Allah more during the month of Ramadan. It helps us to avoid all of the bad things that Allah doesn't like. So that means that we have the opportunity to do all the things that Allah wants us to do. That's why, to increase our taqwa of faith, Allah orders us to fast in this month. If you see the second part of our Prophet Musa, peace be upon him, story, you will see that after a long journey of trying to escape from the Pharaoh, Prophet Musa and his people arrived on the east side of Mount Sinai. Allah told Musa, peace be upon him, to go to the same place where he talked to Allah for the first time. At that place, he had to stay and fast for 30 days. After the 30 days of fasting and praying, Allah told him to do 10 more days to continue his prayer and fasting. In total, he spent 40 days for fasting and praying to increase his taqwa. Then, Allah gave Prophet Musa, peace be upon him, some parts of the Holy Torah, which were the famous 10 commandments. Just like Musa, peace be upon him, spent 40 days to increase his faith, we do the same thing during the month of Ramadan in order to increase our taqwa. That's why we should not let our Ramadan go to waste by playing games or sleeping around all the day, because every moment of Ramadan is valuable. Some ways that we can increase our taqwa is by spending our time reading the Quran, memorizing some surah, or memorizing some important du'as. From the Quran, you can actually find lots of very important Quranic dua along with the background information. We also can read some Islamic books to get more knowledge about Islam, along with memorizing in order to increase our taqwa. Second, we can also go to the mosque for our prayers. That way we can get 7 more rewards than praying at home. But when we go to the mosque during the month of Ramadan, Allah will give us even more rewards than that. But let's say that we cannot go to the mosque due to the pandemic COVID-19, we should pray at home as a group with our parents, our brothers and sisters, or with our friends. Another thing that we should do during Ramadan is donate money every day. If you want to increase your money, then the only way to do that is by donating your money for Allah. By that way, Allah will increase your money and return it to you in some sort of way, insyaAllah. Another important way that we can increase our taqwa is to respect our parents at all times. By listening to our parents and helping them out during Ramadan, we should always listen to our parents, and we can help them during Ramadan in many ways. Finally, if we do the good jobs during Ramadan, insyaAllah, Allah will increase our taqwa.
Hi, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh everyone. Today I would like to tell you about miracle of Ramadan, and the lesson is Ramadan, this month of Quran. In Surah Al-Baqarah in verse 185, أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم شهر رمضان الذي أنزل فيه القرآن هدى للناس وبينات من الهدى والفرقان صدق الله العظيم. And the meaning is, during the month of Ramadan, the Quran was sent down as a guidance to the people with clear signs of the true guidance and as the criterion between right and wrong. Alright, on the 17th of Ramadan, Al-Quran was revealed and named as the Nuzul Al-Quran. Here we can see that the Quran was revealed in the month of Ramadan, shows that the month of Ramadan is a special and glorious month. So I want to ask you all, when did you leave the last scene on your Al-Quran? Clap your chest and ask your feet. So I want to invite everyone to read the Quran together with me every day, whether it is one page or one verse only. Today I intend to share with everyone who listen to this video about the advantage of reading the Quran, inshallah. Firstly, the reward is multiplied. As we know, reading one letter of the Quran will gain 10 benefits. The Prophet Muhammad SAW said, whoever reads one letter from the book of God or a Quran, then he will get one good with the letter, and one good will be multiplied by 10. I am not saying that Alif Lam Mim is one letter, but Alif is one letter, Lam is one letter, Mim is one letter. So try you all imagine we read the Al-Quran every day. Amazing, right? Yes, that is amazing. So we go to the next point, is sheltered by angels. The good that we will get when reading the Quran in the months of Ramadan is the protection of the angels. From Aisyah radhiyallahu anhu, Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, people who can recite the Quran fluently and with a correct tajweed, they are on the same level as the angels who are the messengers of Allah, and they are always devout and obedient to Him. On the other hand, for people who can recite the Al-Quran but not fluently and tajweed is less good, will get 2 rewards. Amazing, right? When we are taken care of by angels, of course, it is amazing. By such a thing, let us all be istiqamah in reciting the Quran. That's all from me. Bye-bye.
Next, the lesson that Ramadan taught us is seeking nearness to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Why I say seeking nearness to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala? In Ramadan, as we know, shaitan is born. Okay? Born. So this is a great chance to Muslim people to get closer to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala during the month of Ramadan. So how to become closer to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala? All of us must know that Ramadan is very, very, very special month, right? It is not the same as other Islamic months such as Muharram, Safar, Rabiul Awal, Rabiul Akhir, Jamadil Awal, Jamadil Akhir, Rajab, Sya'ban, Zulqa'dah, Zulhijjah. That's not the same because Ramadan was very, 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 very special. So what's the special of Ramadan? Among its specialties are the month of the removal of sins, has many blessings. Next, Satan is not able to seduce people and plunging people into disobedience as Satan did in other months. Next, in Ramadan, fasting can remove sins. So getting closer to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, the most perfect in this blessed month, can be achieved by many things. So here I bring you all several things that can lead us closer to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. First of all, we can fulfilling our obligatory duties such as pray 5 times a day, such as Subuh, Zuhur, Asar, Maghrib, and Isha. Okay, that is wajib for all Muslims. So we wajib do it. Okay. Next, we can recite Al-Quran, contemplating its meaning and we can become humble. We also can multiply goodness and giving the alms, which is sedekah. They are so good. Okay. Other than that, what can we do is pray to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Yes, in other months we also pray to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, but in the month of Ramadan we are closer to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala because Allah loves Ramadan so much. Next, Tarawih. Tarawih is only have in Ramadan. How to make the Tarawih become awesome? How to make Ramadan become awesome? Okay, Tarawih we can do we can do mosque hopping, such as today we go to mosque A, next day we can go to mosque B. So it become interesting. You don't think it interesting? I think that's so interesting. Not just that, but we also can find Laylatul Qadar. The exact date of Laylatul Qadar is His secret. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala's secret. As we all know that Laylatul Qadar is a night better than 1,000 months. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala say in Al-Quran about Laylatul Qadar in Surah Al-Qadr. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Tanazzalul malaikatu war-ruhu fiha bi'idzni rabbihim min kulli amr. Salamun hiya hatta matla'il fajr. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said in Surah Al-Qadr verses 3 until 5. The night of decree is better than 1,000 months. The angel and the spirit descend therein by permission of their Lord for every matter. Peace it is until the emergence of dawn. Next, we can attending the council of knowledge. Next, jihad indeed that will bring the heart closer to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and we can obtain the forgiveness from Him. So let's grab the blessing of Ramadan. Let's go.
Okay, the next point is Ramadan teach us that trying to take action for reward. Okay, Ramadan does just not train us to sit alone when fasting. So instead to keep trying to do work and make us living as usual. Something do work and so on. So then every reward and multiplier of goodness given by God to those who strive to obtain it. Okay, among the good deeds that we can do during Ramadan, such as giving alms, zikir, and giving others food to break the fast. So this thing can teach us to continue to do good thing even if not during the month of Ramadan. So that with Ramadan we get is that we need to do something to get something. Therefore, we should not just try to be ordinary, but try to be extraordinary in work or study to get more reward. Okay. For example, like us as student, who want to success, we need to work hard to get the success. Okay. If we want to get the best result in the last studies, we need to try hard to get that achievement. Okay, if we want to succeed but we do not hard work, that it is difficult for us to get the success. Okay, for the example, as the Arabic proverb says that man jada wajada, whoever tries he will get it. So to get something we need try to our best so that we can achieve what we want. For example, in Ramadan, if we want to get a reward from Allah, we need to do good things to others, such as like zikir, tarawih, and so on. So To get something desired is not an easy thing, but believe it, that the hardship we will make will bear the expected result. Okay, in other words, says that have hard first, have fun later. So to get something necessary to work harder, so that something we want to achieve will bear fruit. Remember it.
Last but not least, the lesson that Ramadan tells us is acquiring patience. Why I say like that? Because Ibnu Abdul Bar rahimahullah already said to us that what is meant by month of patience is the month of Ramadan. So fasting is called patience because it restrains the soul from eating, drinking, conjugal realization, and sexual desires from dawn to sunset is fast for all of Muslim. So fasting is a means of learning self restraint and patience. With patience, we are able to strengthen and restrain our resolve to worship Allah Subhanahu Wa Taala alone with sincerity and also cope with life's ups and downs. For example, we can perform our prayer calmly and correctly without being hasty and merely breaking the ground several times. We are also able to restrain our soul from greed to end stinginess and thus give part of our surplus without in zakah. Furthermore, we can subdue the soul's ill temperament and thus endure the ordeal and hardship of Hajj without losing tempers and behaving badly. Likewise, with patience, we are able to stand firm and fight jihad against the believers, hypocrites, and heretics, withstanding their constant onslaught without buckling, hasting, and impatience at the first sight of hardship. Allah Subhanahu Wa Taala. Allah Subhanahu Wa Taala says, Allah Subhanahu Wa Taala said in Al-Quran in Surah Al-Anfal, O prophets, urge the believer to fight. So if there are 100 who are patient, they shall overcome 200, and if there be 1,000, they shall overcome 200 by permission of Allah Subhanahu Wa Taala, and Allah Subhanahu Wa Taala is with the patient ones. Thus, without knowledge and patience, nothing remains except zeal and uncontrolled emotion, but rather weakness and actions that do not build but rather destroy. Next, that was during a night that Muslims call Layla al-Qadr, the night of decree or measure. The night is believed to be one of the 10 last day of the month, and the night is better than 1,000 months. So, as a Muslim, of course, we will wait for the night patiently until we manage to get it, because because several people said the night is the powerful among the other night. So in Ramadan, we shall strengthen and develop a firm resolve for doing acts of obedience and to adopt ourselves with patience. Our Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam has said, and now The victory comes with patience, relief, with affections, and is with hardships. That's all from me. So in conclusion, we can say that as a Muslim, we must take advantage and listen from months of Ramadan because we can train ourselves to be more positive, patient, honestly, and more tolerant with the other. In Ramadan, Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala said, the rewards of good deeds more than double, and the gates of the heaven are widely open. The Prophet Muhammad SAW said, whenever Ramadan arrives, the gate of the heaven are widely open. The gate, why? Why the gate of hell are shut and divide are chained. Muslims who are success in defending themselves from giving into their temptations will find it easier to perform religious worship. That's all from our groups. Thank you.